What's up, dudes and dudettes? This is NOELonPC, head of the Experimental Research Division here at the Kerbal Space Program. Today we are on day 42, I think? Don't hold me to that. We're on day 40-something. And today we used the heavy lifter to get to Duna. This is sort of a test run, more or less just to get our feet in the dirt, you know, get a little science. You know, do some testing, basically, just to make sure that everything's going to go smoothly. So we need to move Jeb because he's a pilot and he has the SAS capabilities. So we're going to put him in the pod. There we go. Perfect. All right. I was a little worried that the Clampetron Jr. was actually going to block that door. I wasn't 100% aware if it was even going to work. Let's put out a couple of these, just because we'll be gone for a while. And I want to keep this thing making power. So yeah, that should work. Okay, let's decouple this fucker. There we go, struts break contact. Get into that command mod. Okay, no RCS, forgot about that. Won't be needing it anyways. Okay, so I'm going to turn on just the little engines because I don't want to, you know, destroy anything. Let's actually go up this way and then burn a bit. There we go, check. All right, now we just need to get into like a braking position, bring periapsis down, bring apoapsis down, and then, you know the drill. Land this fucker. That's not the right way. Took a couple of days off from Kerbal Space Program. I'm feeling a little rusty. That shit happens. Oh god. Okay, let's just do a quick. There we go. Perfect. All right. Let's begin our descent stage. Get all the engines going there. Bring Perry down to like 200-ish. I always like to do my orbit selection phase, like this phase. I like to do in smaller steps, just to get it right. It does take a little more fuel, what I'm doing right now, but it's safe. I feel much safer doing this. You know what I mean? Do you know what I mean, Meng? Probably not. All right, so we're gonna break apoapsis down if we can. There we go. Yes, we can. All right, we are going to collect mega science and then just get the fuck out of here. All right, about 250,000, that should do. Let's go around and we're going to begin our break phase. Apparently that's as much as I can fast forward. So it's going to be a slow trip around the dark side. Mars Science debris. Mars Science, there we go. Mars Science ship, good enough. Let's actually set that as the target now, just so I don't accidentally think it's that thing, which I think is just engine debris. Okay, so let's stop there, go around to retrograde. Almost said prograde. That would have been a newbie mistake. Went way past it. I have no RCS, so this is all SAS. Oh, speaking of which, make sure I've got electricity. Good enough. Okay, let's bring it down to about, I don't know, 30,000 or so. That should be enough to catch. Now I'm just going to make a tiny maneuver because I want to come out like that. I'm going to bring periapsis around to the front just a little bit. That should do. Where do I have to burn to do that? Up here. And I only have to burn for 12 seconds. There we go. Beautiful. Beautiful. I just wanted the periapsis to be closer to the light side. What I gathered there was we were going to make not necessarily like a dark landing, but Definitely wouldn't have been super daytime, and well, you guys know how I feel about dark side landings. You guys can't see shit, and I don't want to put you through that. I want you guys to be able to see as much as possible. Thinking that should probably... No, let's go a little further down. We can't really go too far down. We're going to be screaming at this point, but it should do a nice atmosphere break, I hope. Let's do an F5 quick save. There we go. And just ride it out and see what happens. I have parachutes, right? Good, lots of parachutes. Okay, so I don't want that one to go. I just want those 4 to go. Perfect. Okay. Let's see what happens. I'm hoping this is a success because I brought my A team up here, Jeb, Bob, and Bill, and I'd hate to basically either crash and kill one of them or strand them up here. I've done Duna rescues before. I've done Mars rescues. They're not fun. It is not something I wish to do on the regular. There we go. There's prograde. Retrograde? Retrograde. I did it again. Did it again. There's a lot of science on this craft. We got 4 of the big ones and like, what, 12 goo pods, as well as a Kerbal. We can plant a flag. Can do some crew report. We should take back a shit ton of science. Just an absolute shit ton. All right, just checking over my craft, seeing what I put on here. Lots of batteries and stuff. Okay, let's open first stage of parachutes. Just because it should catch at any second here. We're getting rather low. There we go. We weren't quite on a crash course. Still waiting for those parachutes to come out. This is a little terrifying isn't the word I'm looking for, but something along those. Like, look, grab a thesaurus, go to terrifying, and just pick a word. That's how I'm feeling right now. Okay, this is a good entry, actually. The really shallow approach was very wise. I'm worried about those parachutes. I'm ripping part of my craft apart, so let's use some of this fuel, because we've got lots left, to just shed off a bunch of speed. Ground is coming up fast. But we're shedding so much speed. Look at that speed come off. There we go. Perfect. Okay. So we did it. We got here. Step 1 complete. Of course, step 2 is to land and not kill ourselves. That shouldn't be a problem. This is really flat. This was a perfect place to land. Look at this. Boink. Touchdown. Okay, let's make a quick save because we didn't crash. We're going to start with an EVA walk. Boom! Fucking idiot. Okay. Now we're going to start with the EVA. So can I turn them around? Turn. Yep, there we go. Take a selfie while we're here. Take a selfie. F2, F12. Do a print screen. There we go. Move these fucking Lego guys out of the way. There we go. All right. Okay, we are going to start with a surface sample. Holy shit. Okay, we're going to take an EVA report. Jesus. We're going to plant a flag. Why do you turn around for that? That's weird. Look at me when I'm planting a flag. Asin. Oh, NASA. Okay. So we are going to hop back in. We've done everything he needs to do. Oh, come on. Come on. There is actually a lot of gravity here. There we go. And boarded. Okay, so now we just have to do 12 boatloads of science. Jesus Christ. I don't know if I get to keep all of these. That's something I can never remember. If every one of these is going to count, or if only one count. We'll know when we land. We're either going to get like maybe like 2,000 science, or we're going to get like 10,000 science. Either way, I'm a happy camper, because that should give us the parts we need to build a reusable spacecraft. That's been the objective here, is to get a Discovery-like shuttle before the 1960s. And we're coming up on that. It's like 1958 already. This mission took a long time to set up and get out here. Oh, Jesus. Okay. So theoretically, we're in line to get, yeah, like 10 to 12,000 science, give or take, if we can collect all of this. Jesus. Okay. Okay, so step 2. Could have sworn I put a thermometer on here. Didn't I put a thermometer on here? I guess I didn't. Okay, so let's do a crew report. Another 212. Perfect. All right. So I think that's it. Am I forgetting anything? Am I forgetting anything? Doesn't look like I'm forgetting anything. I've got enough science. I could really care less. Let's do a quick save. Perfect. All right. All right. So now all we have to do is leave. Easier said than done. Easier said than done. Okay. SAS is on. It's basically right in front of us. So, no, that's not really going to help us much, because we're going to need a low orbit first. We don't have a ton of fuel left. So we're going to do probably a low orbit, and then we may even switch to the Mars Science Craft and then bring it in for a rendezvous, because it has quite a bit more fuel. Either way, the best thing we could do is get this into a small orbit and then just basically try and make the orbit as big as possible. Hopefully we can make a 1 million and then just use the returner. Yeah, that should work. Okay, let's try that. Let's try it. It's worth a try, right? It's worth a try. Okay, so we are going to throttle up. Right to 90 right away. Put up the landing gear. Nice speed, good height. Now we just gotta fold it over and start turning that into some horizontal speed. We got good vertical speed. Ooh, this doesn't have to be very high. This could be like even 25,000. We could probably do like a 25,000 meter orbit and not be touching the atmosphere. Let's do that. Just to cut the fuel consumption down. We'll quickly do this, quickly do this, gonna do that, do a little bit of this, a little bit of this. What do we got? 109, 17. That is unnecessarily large. I just, no, I want to, can you shrink, please? Get the fuck out of the way. I'm approaching this maneuver and you're dicking about. Okay, so it wants me down here. There we go. I need a ton of speed though. Basically, I'm just going to get this to flatten out a bit and then pull back. Actually, we can. No, I can't while I'm burning. Hey, fuck off. Fucking game. No, god damn it. Get out of here. No, god damn it. Is it one of these? Quit being a dick. I guess because I'm past it. Okay, let's add a maneuver over here. Gotta be a big old bitch about it. I don't want to play with you anyways. 6,000, 36,000. That's a lot better, isn't it? All right, fuel consumption is good. Let's go back on full burner. There we go. Speed's coming off good. We don't have to go very far on that side. It's pretty much, it's just like hugging a mountain. If we did that, we would undoubtedly crash. So here comes circular. Perfect, 25 and 30. Let's just keep going a bit. That's good enough, 30 and 30. Okay, so we have 200. Wait, we got a lot of fuel left. That is awesome. Okay, so let's see. Oh, let's make sure we're not falling. No, we're not touching atmosphere. Okay, good. Good. In fact, just to feel a little more comfortable, we're just going to make the orbit a little bigger. We're going to push it. We're going to push it real good. Just so that we can, A, do more fast forwarding. And B, well, no, just so we can fast forward more. This is painful. Look at this. He's just creeping along, but he's doing 2,000 miles an hour. I'm still targeted to Duna. Can you okay. Add maneuver. No, I don't want it. I want that thing. No, I want the craft. I want the craft. No, okay. Screw you guys. I'm going home. Can I please fast forward now? Nope. Where do I gotta be? 70, I think, or something like that? 50? 60? Is it 60? I think it's 60,000 meters. That's a testament to how much crap there is to remember in this game. But I can't even remember something simple like, when can you fast forward? Alright, so that guy's humming at 475. So that's really, really slow. So it would be easy for us to hit him. But if he has to hit us, we're going to be going, 900, 700, somewhere in there. Yeah, that's not pleasant. Okay, there we go. Get a little more fast forward on. We're definitely going to push that periapsis so that we can do good fast forwarding. Come on. Come on, 60,000 meters. Come on. There we go. Next fast forward. Beautiful. Beautiful. Thanks for being patient, guys. I know that's tedious and not very fun to watch. Speed's slowing way down. But that is okay. The slower this craft is going, because we're going to have to use the other craft to dock with this craft. We want this craft to be going as slow as possible. The other craft doesn't have a ton of delta V, so there's not going to be a lot of room for error. Let's make a 300. Because at 300 you can do a pretty good fast forward. And we're just going to come around. Still doing okay on fuel. In fact, we're going to do a quick save because we did pretty good on the takeoff, and I assume this is as good as we're going to be able to do. All right. Just going to push Perry to the same 300,000. Beautiful. 286, 289. Come on. What the fuck is going on? There we go. Yeah, I guess we're okay with that. It's not round. But that might actually come around nicely. 476, yeah. No, we're going pretty quick. Okay, let's just watch. I'm just watching the rotation for a minute here. Alright, so next pass around. Right at Perry here, I should be able to Should be able to hit it, I think. Not hit it, you know what I mean. Rendezvous with it. It's like hitting it with style. Okay, we're going to quick save. Let's just make a maneuver instead. Some kind of an intersect. Okay, let's try that and see what happens. There we go. F5 quick save, just in case. 15, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Doing full burn for only 3 seconds. Gonna cut a little early and then just creep in. Good enough. Good enough. Okay. Let's book around. We're just going to boogie right in there. We missed. It lied. But F5 quick save, because we've got, these are nice looking orbits here, so all we really have to do is just keep circling around, and one of these times we're going to hit it. So here's what we're going to do. I'm just going to do some movie magic, and when I get a really close proximity, I will continue, and hopefully it doesn't take too long, because the longer we're up here, the more years are passing, and the closer we're getting to the future. All right, guys, be right back. I have a feeling that this is going to be as close as we may or may not come. So I'm going to quick save. Again. Yeah, this is very close and closing. Nice. Okay, I'm going to have F5 quick save again now that it's in a really close position. Oh, this is beautiful. Okay. F5 quick save, 17 kilometers. That's it. That is awesome. Okay, so we need to spin around. Gonna do a spinorama. And we're going to burn towards it. There we go. So we are basically on a collision course with it. And we just have 13 kilometers to go, and we've got, I think, enough fuel to put us in a braking position. So this may do it. Let's F5 quick save. Yeah, the dots are staying in close proximity. So this is good. This is happening. Okay, gonna do another F5 quick save. I'm literally just baby stepping them along the way. Oh, okay. Sorry. See ya. Laters. Laters. We're just gonna get going like, there we go, like 25. Oh, I think even 25 is too fast. 25 would be slow enough. All right, so we're just going to get in a nice position under it and then shut off pretty much all of our speed, and then we're probably just going to use that craft to come to this one because that one has RCS. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, we're good. F5 quick save. We are good. Okay, so we're going to park this thing at 90. Sort of like so. So it's at a nice plane. All right, and then we're going to go up here. Going to fold a bunch of these away just in case. Because, you know, Kerbal be Kerbal. Perfect. Okay, so now I'm going to write it. There we go. Is that... Nope, that's not righted at all. I think that's kind of tech... Which way's up? Yeah, there we go. So that's righted, apparently. Okay. Oh, shoot. I have no... Okay, so here's another thing we're going to have to do. Okay, where is that craft? Right below us. Okay, we're going to take Bill out. We need the SAS in that one, so we need Jeb. So here, this is what we're going to do. Okay, holding pattern. Yeah, whatever. Good enough. There he is, just floating away. Help! Fucking Sandra Bullock. Okay, okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa. Hey, hey, hey. Hey. Easy, Jeb. Easy, Jeb. Where's the other one? There we go. Jeb's just hanging. There we go, and there we go. Okay. So now back. Oh, so this thing isn't going to have SAS. So what we're going to do is just do that, do that. There we go, and it should stay put. As long as I don't bump into it or hit it with my RCS jets. Back up to Mars Science, where we will get Jeb to pilot this fucker. Jeb's having a blast, look at him. Coming in hot. Coming in a little fast. There we go. Give him the old dockeroony. I hate coming in underneath like this, but it worked. Okay, so now, there we go. Now we can SAS. And up is up. Down is down. Good. Okay. Where's down? Nope. Quit it. Nope. Come on. Fine, we'll just do that. Let's go just down. There we go. We're going to go a little bit forward at the same time. Perfect. We're going to need a little bit of time to slow down that untargeted. Okay, there we go. This thing's really heavy, and there's not a ton of RCS jets on it. So it's a little clunky to drive. We're going to probably need that much time just to break all this vertical speed off. Okay, we got a jockey in front of it. So let's break that speed off. I'm pulling forward. Perfect. Gonna spin around using SAS. When you're making these minor course corrections, the best, well, not minor course corrections, when you're rendezvousing, you're doing this parking, the best thing you can do when you're gonna turn around or make any kind of turny movements, turn off the RCS. Providing you have the electricity, I should say. Because when you do an RCS turn, it will send you off course. Because it's using the RCS to turn, and that puts weird pressures on the ship. Okay, so we are in a good position to do another autosave. There we go. We gotta go. Nope. Oh man, I should really put like arrows. I should tape white pieces of paper to the keys that are like this way. There we go. This way. Beauty. Okay, things are looking good. Sorry for the lack of narration. I'm in the fucking zone right now. I'm in the fucking danger zone, actually. Being a bajillion miles from Earth. With very little rescue options. This, of course, would be terrifying. Okay, things are happening. Okay. We're just going to back up a bit. Yeah, gotta go that way a little bit. Just gonna slow the vertical speed just a bit. Just a wee bit. All right, let's just actually get into a pretty much a stop position. Right about here. Good enough. Turn off RCS. Make a course correction to line up at the same sort of angle. Gotta raise the nose just a beat. That about does it. Perfect. Okay, RCS is back on. Just gonna shimmy to the left. Do a little shimmy. Still good on the mono propellant. We've got about half of it left. Looking good. It's looking very, very nice. Perfect. Okay, we gotta go down a little bit. This is so tedious. And forward a lot. There we go. We're pretty much on a crash course with these things. Just gonna slow it down a bit. I do want to be going rather slow. Jeb is very happy to be up here and doing this. This is, of course, a pretty big deal. Pretty big deal. Going to Mars. And back. Oh, shit. Sorry about that. Oh, wrong way. There we go. Should be connecting any momento. Oh, no. Oh, no. I had a feeling that this was going to happen. The Clampetron Junior port has been broken for a very long time, since a very early instance of the game. And I assume by now, especially the 9.0, that that they would have fixed that by now. So I don't even know. Like, we can't. There's so much science on this thing. There's so much fucking science on this thing, and now we can't take it with us. So basically, the whole thing is a loss. We're gonna get like 130 science. That's not fair. I just don't think that's fair. Whoa, 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 whoa. Come on, game, please. Game, please. Yeah, this is just bullshit. No magnetism. Absolutely no attraction. No attraction. And the funny thing is I made sure to test this thing before I launched. This should theoretically work. I don't know why it didn't. Here's what we're going to do. I literally just, I got frustrated. I turned off my recording software because I thought, fuck, there goes a video because a part doesn't want to work right. And then I thought, no, that's not fair. This is NASA. Do you think NASA would go all the way up there having not tested the part to make sure it works properly? And the irony is I did test the part to make sure it worked properly. And it worked in my test run. Maybe they have to be so perfectly flat because all I did was decouple it, pull it back about 10 feet, did a quick save, and then pulled it back forward about 10 feet. And they clipped together. Maybe these things weren't quite perfectly aligned, but there was no magnetism. The Clampetron Junior is fucking broken. And that's KSP's fault. That's not my fault. So in the spirit of NASA, NASA would have these things docked right now. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to take the main body. We're going to take this thing back to Kerbal, pretending like this guy is on the front of it. We are then going to quick save. I'm going to alter the save file so that this thing is in some kind of an earthly-like orbit. and then we can just edit its speed down appropriately so that it's in an incoming trajectory with Kerbal. So it's as if we took it there, and it's as if we used this thing to slow it down, put it into an orbit, and then put this thing down in a different orbit. We're basically going to cheat because we have no choice. I need the science that's on this craft, and if this were any kind of a real space program, these things would be docked right now. So that's what we're going to do. I hope you guys are cool with that. I hope you understand why I'm doing that. Something tells me you guys don't give a shit. So let's get these fuckers home. All right? Let's get these guys home. I'm going to leave what's his name in there because he's unimportant. We don't really need him. What we do need is, let me just double check. There we go. Get that guy to stop spinning. We're going to get him out and see if he's the engineer. It's either Bill or Bob. One of them are the engineers, and one of them can repack a chute. It's this guy. Beauty. I don't know if the repack chutes work yet. It's not absolutely crucial that we have 5 parachutes for a craft this light because it's empty. It may be big, but it is empty after all. Get in there. Come on. Beauty. Okay, so we got the parachutes back. And let's see if I put them up there. That might work. I might have to actually go deploy chute on each one, but easy peasy. Okay. So it has a little fuel left. So yeah, we'll get that thing in an orbit, and then we'll put that thing in an orbit, and then we'll just slow that thing down a little bit. Yeah, we're gonna figure this out. Okay. So we don't need Bill. Yeah, we don't need Bill. So let's take Bob. Let's get Bob and Jeb home. Okay, so where's Earth? Where is Earth? Earth is way over there. So we're going to do something like this. All right. So 215. Yeah, that's not a whole lot. Okay, let's just go. Oops, did I just do something? I just fucked something up, didn't I? I unnecessarily moved it. I want to use as little fuel as possible to just get a Duna escape, and then we're going to alter the orbit from there. Good enough. Now this doesn't have a ton of delta V. It's a small craft, but it does a really small little engine. We're only working with 220 units. So all of these maneuvers may take a little bit longer than some of the crafts we're used to in the past. Perfect. 0.7 short. Nope. Nope. You're going to make me go all the way in. Just to make me go all the way in there. There you go. Okay, thank God. Whew. My index finger hurts now. All this zooming in and out. There we go. Okay. Just going to boogie ahead a little bit. Escape Duna a little bit. So how fast is Kerbal going? It's going like 9,000 or something? Over 9,000! Yeah, something like that. I'm going 7,000? Ooh. It's going to take a while. Okay, so we're going to play. We're going to edit our orbit. Maybe out here. Hello? There we go. No, hello? Hello, testing, testing. 1, 2. 1, 2, Kerbal. Come in, Kerbal. Good. We'll just start with that, actually. Let's just start with that. Just gotta get to there. Oh, no. That was an accidental misclick. Good enough. We went 4 minutes late. I could not be bothered to care. There we go. Okay, so this is going to be a long burn. This is 1.5 minutes of full throttle. And we're doing very good on fuel. 5 per second for 1.5 minutes. We're sure not going to have a lot left. That's worrying. That's very, very worrying. In fact, it's so worrying that I'm going to ditch this effort. Okay, so we'll accelerate towards apoapsis. So probably like around here somewhere. We're going to try and get a maneuver that actually hits Kerbal. Oh, did that just flicker? Yep, what was that? Okay, so there's some kind of a Kerbal encounter. It'll be very, well, not very fast, actually. So a 4-minute burn at 5 units per second. We might have enough for that. Let's do an F5 quick save. We're going to go there. Just got to shut off 1 more hour. Shoot, we just went past an hour, but that's okay. Because we're working with hours here, and this is a really big, big place. You know, space. It's pretty vast and open. There's a lot of room for error. Just not when you don't have more than 220 thrust. That's going to be a little bit of a problem. It's going to be a little bit of a problem. All right. A 4-minute burn. How about some movie magic? One last quick save. Looks like we are going to have literally just enough fuel, which is absolutely terrifying. Oh, fuck. I don't like that at all. All right, do a little fast forward as Kerbal and all of its asteroids come around. It's a very busy little icon there. Should be able to shut some of that stuff off. Probably can. Okay. Guess we really don't need that anymore. Going very fast, like 20,000 kilometers an hour. 25,000 kilometers an hour. 30,000 kilometers an hour. 40-ish thousand kilometers an hour. Oh, geez. Went right by Duna. Is that Duna? Sorry, Moho. Right by Moho. Okay, so what I want. Tell you what you want. Oh, fug. I'm going really fast. Oh, but it's doing 9,000. Oh, okay, no, we're good. We're good. We're good. Basically, what we're going to have to do is put this thing into a sort of landing trajectory, and that will sort of help us compromise how we were going to get both of these ships home, is where we use all of our fuel to basically put it in a return orbit. So it's basically going to get caught right away, and we don't have to really use any fuel from Duna all the way here. That's how NASA would do it, right? They'd have that maneuver set down to the umpteenth millimeter. We don't have that luxury. Okay, so we're going to scoot behind. We don't have very long there. But if we did something like this, that's not really helping. Okay, fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck it. We're just going to have to try and hope and pray. Let's do a quick save out here. So that if we do have to do some kind of a maneuver with our 50 units of fuel, we can do that. All right, coming up on that encounter. There we go. All right, so do we have enough monopropellant and fuel to get this into an orbit? Because we do have 474 units of monopropellant, so if worst case scenario, okay, we are going to do a load, a quick load. Perfect. We are going to add a maneuver. Wish I could really actually see what's going on there. You know, like my actual hypothetical orbit there isn't really changing unless I was burning. And I don't want to burn unless I know what's actually going on. Yeah, that is so weird. I don't like this the maneuver thing. That's why I've never really used it in the past. When I'm going for the moon, I know how to get to the moon, so I just shoot. But this whole thing is just frustrating beyond all hell. Why don't we just shed off some of this speed way back here and just see what happens for science? Because literally for science. Because little changes out here should have massive effects down there. Okay, I have no idea what we just did. Okay, so we're going to load again. All right, because it seems like what we would actually want to do is accelerate, not brake. So we are going to accelerate. All right, let's see what happens. See if we get any closer this time. That's the dream, anyways. So, no, that didn't really help us. See, what I'm trying to do is reconcile this, trying to reconcile the speed to actually get me much closer to that, and I thought going faster was the trick. Let's load. Gonna give this like one more try here, and then I'm just gonna have to do some movie magic and basically just keep plugging away at this little bit by little bit. Obviously the trick is to push it that way a bit, because we did come up sort of short, I guess. No, that's not the right one. That's the right one. We want to move in that way a little bit. Let's try this. Okay, and that didn't do much because I think I was burning the wrong way most of the time, but let's just see if that gets us a little closer to the moon. Sorry, the moon. Yeah, we're going to the moon. So that, I mean, that did get us a little bit out this way, but I really want to be in that way. If I can just get in there. If I can just get in there. Okay, so yeah. We're just going to have to do repeated fucking movie magic. I am not looking forward to this. I hate with a capital F when this happens. Okay. Guys, I'll be right back. I swear this is probably going to take me... It's probably going to take me like days. Days to figure this out. I'll get frustrated and probably quit and then, you know, come back and try it again and again and again. Shoot. Okay, guys. Wish me luck. Oh, that's a moon escape. Okay, so we fucking did it. And there is no way I'm going to quick load and go from back there in fear that I might miss this. So we're just going to pick it up right here. 349 is not enough to catch, but I can break a lot of that off with RCS. There we go. Beautiful. Holy shit. This took like 2 days. I started this video like... Yeah, I started this video like 48 hours ago. Yesterday I tried probably 6, 7, 8 times and got frustrated and gave up. I thought for sure this was a write-off. I thought for sure I was just going to have to like somehow revert the save file back and figure out... I don't know what I was going to do. I don't know what I was going to do. Because these are my heroes, right? I got Jeb and Bill and Bob. I might have had to just send a rescue mission. You know, just sort of left them to their own devices and then use some other craft to like catch up to them or something. I thought this was going to be a total write-off. So thank Jeebus. Let's do a quick save. Now that we've actually got the shot we needed. I saw this escape and I thought, great, there we go. I fucked something up. Gonna hit them, crash into the moon or something like that. But no, sure enough, it's gonna duck around and then we're on a crash course with the moon. So as long as I can get this periapsis down to like, you know, 20,000 meters or something, maybe lower, that should put us in a landing trajectory. It should air brake us and slow us down enough. So yeah, let's do like 17-ish, 18-ish. Because none of the physics are going to break our craft. We'll do a quick save, and then we'll just race there and see what happens. And like I said in the previous days, we will cheat to bring the other craft home because it should be connected to this craft, which of course would have made the return much more difficult. So I'm really glad we don't have it, to be honest. You know, maybe that's why the hands of fate fucked us in the ass. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Things are happening. Things are happening. What are we at altitude-wise? 110 and going down fast. Let's put these things away. Oh, we don't even need this part, do we? There's no fuel in it. We're on a crash course anyways. Okay. So, see ya. Wouldn't want to be ya. Put it in a nice position. Turn SAS and RCS off. Pop and shoots. So basically they'll open as soon as they can. And that's what we need. We need them to open as soon as possible because we are hauling ass. We were doing like 6,000 miles an hour because we came in from like deep, deep space. All right, here we go. Starting to skim atmosphere. Parachutes are out. Parachutes are out and deployed. Non-existent heat shield is working fantastic. Speed's coming off really good. Yeah, good. We came in nice and shallow. The 17,000-ish meter air brake seemed to do the trick. So now the tricky part is going to be editing that save file. I've seen tutorial videos. I think Scott Manley did a tutorial video on how to do that. So I'm probably going to have to go watch that, figure it out, and then we'll go from there. So what we're going to do right now is just land, recover the craft, check out the science, because this craft does have a tiny bit of above Duna science in it. And then we're going to go back and we're going to get that other craft. I'm not going to do it in a future video. We are going to do it right now. Okay, beauty. Let's recover. Get that big science dough. All 100 and whatever of it. Oh, we got 344. Cool. We got the crew report from High Over Duna, and just for bringing it home, we got 200 science. Beauty. Got some funds. Got a tiny bit of experience. Jeb is level 4. Awesome. Awesome. Okay, we are going to... That's the one. Okay, Mars Science Ship. All right, guys. Like I said, I'm going to do some fancy editing. We're going to put it in an orbit, slow it down, and yeah. So let's go do that. All right, that looks good. We actually managed to get it home. Okay, so that worked. Great. Thank you, Scott Manley. Thank you very much. You British mug. Okay, so we are going to just shed off as much of the speed as we can. We really don't want to come down in the water. So let's, we're actually going to make a maneuver to go down this way. Ooh, too far. Too far. We have no SAS. Which is very, very, very unfortunate. That should put us down on land. See, that's the thing, is we have to land on land if we want to collect this science. So, we've done a quick save up there. We are not going to do one down here. We are just going to ride this out and see what happens. Gotta move that down. Open those right away. Deploy shoot. Deploy shoot. Just as I thought, it's not doing them manually. Deploy shoot. And deploy shoot. There we go. Worst case scenario, if this one starts sending us all cocky, we can just cut it away. But everything should work pretty good. Pretty good. Alright, we should start hitting atmosphere at some point, and that should break us. It looks like we will actually come down on land. Yeah, I keep hitting T just by default. And nothing's happening. Might as well just shut down the engines. Alright, there we go. Air brake. Still going very fast, 3,000 miles an hour. Parachutes out. We are definitely going to hit land. We're going to be near water, so we can go get a drink. That looks like a lake. Probably wouldn't want to drink from it, though. It's probably salt water. Water everywhere, but not a drop to drink. Alright, so let's bring out the landing lags. Speed's coming down nicely. I wish I had some RCS to help slow me down a little bit, but Forgot to put it on this craft. There we go. Beauty. All right, so this was kind of a failed mission, but again, it's not our failure. It was kind of the Kerbal Space Program's failure. I'm going to keep saying that until it's true. So I'm going to consider it like a half success. It was kind of like a half failure, half success. But I could not let this much science go on some kind of a weird technicality, because this is going to be a boatload of science. That's quite the hill we landed on. It's like flat everywhere. Flat for miles, except our one little landing spot. Okay, let's recover the craft. Bill, you're a champ. Oh my god. 4,125. Holy shit. And he got 8 experience. A whopping 8 experience. So we are going to buy everything. Let's see. There we go. Buy this, buy that. I'm going to buy this, going to buy this. Don't even know what I'm clicking. I'm just going to click everything, because this is getting us closer to the discovery, finally. There we go. That is all the parts we need to build a reusable spacecraft, and we still have 1,000 science left. Okay, so I hope you liked this video. I hope you share and comment and sub and, you know, do all the things that you guys do as viewers. And guys, until next time, thanks for cheering me along in this epic failure. Guys, until next time, cheers.